man this year, your friend could not be beneath a I'll be trying to DJ Fuad. Meton Safro, Abajimadi Fufra, Yashisha, Amin TV, a friend. Trends in the morning. Trends in the morning, Jumedia. Your Ton Safre, favorite celebrities, actors, musicians, anyone a wajidin. I was in the Chamunina, a bad Jumedia, so anyone much chinko for my brabum, or Munyum, and your Mujumo Moody. Sansona a person, some who do a cost or Maimu, or Ghana, anywhere Safanina, ye real near New Year, ye more Quenya, and my chiffon so effre, extra one aging, a bad Jumedia so. We are exclusive to Army TV, any TV2, a Joda, a Kusia Wada, and Opanusia, a Kusino Watche. Trends in the morning. We educate, we entertain, we inform, we learn, then we trend.
Chame kwaya mfasu yaswe, chame kwaya mfasu chame kwaya mfasu mire, chame kwaya mfasu yama mi fa mi benko ya de biara da di wupe biomo. Chame kwaya mfasu yaswe, chame kwaya mfasu yama mi fa mi benko tutana mo biara wupe biomo. Chame kwaya mfasu mire, chame kwaya mfasu yaswe, chame kwaya mfasu chame kwaya mfasu adufwe, chame kwaya mfasu yama mi fa mi benko tutana mo biara wupe biomo. Chame kwaya mfasu yaswe, chame kwaya mfasu yama mi fa mi benko ya dia biara ensimio. Chame kwaya mire, chame kwaya mfasu
Hey, all right, good morning, and welcome to the show. This is Trends in the Morning with me, Kwabna Bibini Berema, aka DJ Fuad, and it's also a beautiful new month. Yes, a beautiful new month. So we are starting it on a victorious note. Other for Mwakwaba, ba a Jumadia today said Trends in the Morning, and
bosome foforo kra ye hyase na ye hyase onkunimdiem na ye de bewie nkunimdiem na ewura bosome di anim no so ewo eye nkunimdiem andra mo follow me on social media and me ewo contact WhatsApp and me catch am say ene one of the biggest story in the country maybe it will run throughout the week and beyond, you know. We're going to have one-on-one interview with the man behind the whole saga in the studios, and as we promised, we have him here. So and as usual, other stories so make the headlines. Trendy organ so you bet boboso you bet di hon komo ewo hanomo still Trini Jonas trendy excavators association so koso and na yebeka ho asem papa and the people's parliament segment so ebeba so so dem kind you know and me guess I would kind of ebe ye opanyin kese a ne ma enya admission ewo Achimota school omo say omo ntimi man kra ne ma san say omo ewo Rasta omo twa percent no omo ntimi mo ma no wo papa nankasa ewo hanom ye ne betwetwe nkomo ne ewo fam ba bosumi mienu yi ene nkunimdi a nra Accra High Court Human Rights Division of Accra High Court ejitu mu say ne manom Achimota school acheche on fa hodie so nti Achimota school engine kwala no entumu no ye betwetwe nkomo ye bisa da ben na nkwala no beko school na nkunimdie wei ejina homa de ene ne keka ho sanso so ene ye bebie phone lines no ye ne kasa ye bebie phone lines no ma tiefo mabam na for me ade a me de ho ne say abribie kasa mra nyadwuma mra ni manim papa yi akire say embra ewo oman ni mu enti ye twa ye ho na makofa nyum de ama opanyi akwaba na ye de adanase so de aka ho enti producer me enko no night
Excellence is thy name, almighty and terrible. No night in Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no night there. 'Cause Rastafari is our light, and we need your candlelight. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Oja shook them, Oja, with thy lightning and thy thunder. Cause the whole universe to vibrate and resonate with thy power. No night in Zion, there is no night there. Oh, hallelujah, there is no hallelujah, there is no night there. Zion is a holy place. No sin can enter there. No sin and against his anointed saying, come, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. But he who sitteth in the highest region should laugh, cause Zion is a holy place. No sin can enter there. No sin can enter there. Zion is a holy place. Mount Zion is a holy place. No sin can enter.
That was Luciano right there with the Bingi version of No Night in Zion. Of course, the light has shown the way. The light has won, and we are here. And Anopawi mene opanyini Rasward Nkrabia. Your son is the Kwabna, right?
Yeah.
You are just Nkrabia.
Yeah.
Okay. You better train komo na esan say ono opoto. Nti ye be kono brofo. Yeah, emu odin no na matrem de ama ye ahwefo ene wona wotie na yakwanum ni nyira no se abra SHS school placement ebaaye ne ba ene abofra baako omukunya Achimota school na am results no amazing results ene omunya ye afi nkwala ikodu school mo se omo beje omo dem prospectus ekọ na ma school ase a ye ka kire omo se omo ntimi ma ho adenya omo atwa mpese eti ye hyase na media na ye kọ na ye ba na ye kọ na ye ba ma akra ne kra ba ko kan se nka me dia me susu se mbehwe ne o mitim nya ne o miti so enso so Achimota school said Davida ye hwe mu so na there's been other students amaba school mu ho a brofo China for India for a omutinwi enyina eguso enti no ebe ya asem ye kan school so onye GS eba say omunji nkwala ntum still Achimota school say omuntimi nje omuntum ne ko wie say ombekọ court omukọ court ye kwa ye ba nra ena oma judgment or share some bema judgment and pampa best no mienu mu ho me free check from court on na che say hurusie che say de da na ekoso court on no na enya agro ho na me hu say nkunimdie aba esan say Achimota school bi a ho na Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ewie ye kwaje agree no ho no mu wie ye nkrofo a omo ena eje bibiman said ye emudie tie no FC ho na school a sa nkrofo we call ye no na 50 years down the lane make a say you can't be in this school with a dreadlocks on and na ye before ya hofa said ye nka say ye fire ho ankasa and the mamika sam chiro Bruni Air Force so say you yenyi etinwi yenyi abodu say din nyina ne say blade company no ye ni bi enti the more to blade di yeti no ono broni ni nyeska enti so obi say ono de onyi ni tia na ade enti na say mo stop no but Rasta awene Rasta nyankunimdie enti say me kan no me ne papa be sha say ye be ka brofo kasam ne modu no na ya cheche mu so ama mwate na wi a ebe bie phone lines no ama atie phone ahefo ma fire sana yako. Good morning, my lord.
Yeah, blessed morning, DJ. Give thanks. Yeah, man, it's a pleasure to be here with you this morning.
Thanks. So how has the journey been?
It's been a very trying and rough one from the start to where we are today. But the victory has made that very worthwhile. So I am very elated and excited and feel pleased in terms of the final outcome right now.
Were you expecting victory yesterday?
Yes, because one of the things that I was studying from studying the judge when she started, she kept saying that she wants to expedite the case.
Like she wants to speed the process.
Yeah, she wants to speed up the process, right? And the reason why she wanted to do that, she said it borders on rights. So she recognized that the rights of the children are violated. So that is what gave me a certain amount of consolation that, you know, would have gone in the right direction, like we did yesterday.
Okay. Okay. And what does this victory stand for you and your children and the other child?
Well, the first thing I want to say is that it made me very proud of Ghana in the sense that
the judgment has made you proud of Ghana.
And the judgment and the advocacy. Because the advocacy brought out a whole lot of people in Ghana from different walks of life who expressed their whole feelings concerning the issue of human rights, Rastafari, so many different things that you wouldn't hear in normal circumstances. So that has enlightened me a certain kind of a way. So I really feel very proud that Ghana was able to, you know, come out and give that kind of support and brought it to where it is. Because, you know, the public opinion and the work of the media was so strong and powerful.
Okay. So somebody's watching on Facebook and said, hey, can you do a normal English for us?
All right. I will try my best.
Okay, try.
Right.
Okay. So continue.
Yes, so what I'm saying is that the support from the Ghanaian community and the support from the media, even parliamentarians, quite a few parliamentarians came out and they supported us very, very well. You know, so
but there was a parliamentarian who said that Rastafarianism stands for we smoking.
Yeah, and that was so sad because what he's actually saying and insinuating is that those children are going to take we in the school, which was very bad. You know, and I wanted us to take him on that one because what you're actually doing, you're putting the freedom of children in jeopardy, right? You're insinuating that this is what they are doing. So anything can happen from there. So it was very, very pathetic to hear a parliamentarian inside of parliament would get up and say something like that.
Like I shouldn't have asked this question, but because of what he said, I think let me ask: do you smoke yourself?
No, I don't smoke. I am 60. I am 66 years old, and I've never smoked. Never.
Whoa!
I have cultivated it. I have used it in so many different ways for medicine, etc. But I've never smoked.
I have for what year? 66, right?
I'm 66.
I say, oh, when fear the sense here, on fire we can another. Where do you be? Would you eton any bibia, but on fire being can another.
And I grew up in Jamaica. I mean, in Jamaica, where all the Nyabingi celebration, all the different celebration, like what you saw with Luciano just now, is nothing but we. In there, when you go in there, the place is just. And I was with Peter Tosh, and when you open Peter Tosh office, it's pure smoke. So I've been around it and been in it, but I've never smoked.
Why haven't you tried to taste
it? I just feel like the only thing that should be going through my nostril is oxygen.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've never liked it just because of
the
that.
only thing that should go through your nose is oxygen.
Yes. So even cigarette smoking, I never tried none of those things.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we have a whole parliamentarian saying that Rastafari is re-smoking and all of that.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll come there and also want you to educate us about the law that Parliament passed through your advocacy, where now you can cultivate Indian hemp for industrial purposes. We'll let you educate us on that. Now, but let's come back to the victory yesterday.
Yes.
People were expecting that with the trauma the kids have gone through and all of that, you guys should have gotten some compensation from Achimota School and all the other people that you sued. Why is it? Why is it so that you didn't get it?
It would be helpful because it took me away from my work for so many weeks. It took away my other brother from his work for so many weeks and days and nights and whatever. And then the whole traumatic experience of having to take the child to even a psychiatrist for him just to give for him to get some support. And that's what my wife had to do.
You have to take the child to a psychiatric hospital?
Yeah, because it was getting so much from, the way people...
Frustrating.
Yeah, and people were saying so many things and all of that. And, having to move up and down, here and there, back and forth, transport, this, that, stay on the internet, doing all different kind of communication. It's a lot. It's a full-time work. To be honest, it's a full-time work because we work together already, so the advocacy level. And I can understand why they would say that, and it would be welcoming if that happens. It's not something I am pushing for. It's not something that we went in there for. We went in there to ensure that the Constitution was respected. and dealt with properly.
Before you went to court, you know, in Ghana, we have something we say in Chi, that Ghana that there's no law. The law does not work.
Yeah.
Were you harboring some of these thoughts, local
yes,
thoughts?
Because I've seen so many cases here in Ghana in the court and the judicial system that wasn't doing, didn't do well with a lot of those cases. And we can go back to the issue of Anas. Yeah, that reveals so many things about the judicial system. So my confidence wasn't in the judicial system like that. What my confidence was in is that I was determined to bring this thing out and to fight it all the way, whether I win or lose, because it would have brought so much awareness, and I would have brought out so much of the mess and whatever that is happening, and I would have been consoled by that alone, even if we didn't win.
Okay.
Because you see,
just the people of Ghana knowing what has been going on.
Yes.
Like nationwide.
Yes.
Even if you didn't win, that would be that
exactly.
consolation for you.
Exactly, and then it would have given the youth and experience that you must fight for your rights regardless of what. Because I mean, I there wasn't any inhibition in terms of me, doing it. If my life was being threatened or if I have to go and die for that cause, that's what would have to happen, because I really believe that the Constitution should be adhered to and should be respected.
When this issue started, I called you one day and I was like, did Achimota school look at your name? Because the man is called Nkrabia, Destiny.
Yeah, it's true.
And since I've known you in Ghana, you are always around the corridors of fighting for one thing or the other.
Yeah.
So for me yesterday, when the judgment came in your favor and the children's favor, I was like, okay, Nkrabia has spoken.
Yeah, destined. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So yesterday I was listening to your lawyer, and he was saying that the children need to go to school as soon as possible. But I also heard you and the other parent explaining that you need to put one or two things together. One will ask that, looking at the antagonism that happened between you and the school,
right?
Parents and children in the school. Do you think that now that the victory has come, let's say, okay, we've got a victory, but we are going for a different school, do you think that it is worth it going back to Achimota?
I think it's worth it, because what it is actually saying is that we believe in the Constitution and we uphold the principles in the Constitution, and they have a right based on the Constitution to be in that school, and a few individuals shouldn't prevent them from having that right. And since the judgment in court allows that to happen, we should at least be grateful that that aspect of it is working, and we should go in there. I do understand the challenges, because it has been shown.
So producer Fatoso, so that is the boy.
That's my son Oyinba.
The full name is
Oyinba Nkrabia.
Or Hineba Nkrabia.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's him. A bra or call Achimota say or the prospectus call Enyare Hosem. Now Uncle I say yeah, and that is Tyrone, and the father also there.
Terrio,
yeah. So okay, so you're saying that it is worth it that you go to the school.
It's worth it. I mean, we know the history of the school in terms of its records and so on, its academics and all of that. So aside from that, this advocacy was really one of ensuring that the dignity and the rights, to be restored. And this is a process of it. I mean, we have had a lot of people telling us, even when we went to the school, that we shouldn't.
That's what I was coming to. Like, I heard that the school was saying that a lot of people have taken this similar case to court and they've lost. So what you guys were trying to do will be exercise in futility.
Yeah, that's what they
what gave you the as you say in Ghana, the vim?
Yeah,
hearing from the school that a lot of people are taking us to court, but we've won.
The assistant
and having at the back of your mind the announced video about the court system.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me read this before it goes out. Rasward Nkrabia is watching us from Chicago, USA. He says that this judgment is one of the most positive and progressive news for the new Ghana. The law must be tested all the time. Obapa Achia said the MP, that MP is I can't read the insult. And this was DJ. Not every dreadlock is a true Rastafari, and not every Rastafari smokes. I have been a Rastafarian for a decade, that's 10 years, and I have never tested Ganja. So it's totally a wrong perception, especially in Ghana. DJ, don't. Okay, I get it. And this was his. That's very bad how they see them. Okay. Thank you. Keep your messages coming. You can also send your questions if you have any questions to ask the victorious father. Yes, I told you that we are starting the new month of June on a victorious note. Yeah. So there are those who are saying that this judgment is going to make, and actually they started saying this, and I think it's also started from the Achimota school, that allowing your children to be in the school will impede discipline.
Yeah, and the issue about the floodgate and all that.
Floodgates of indiscipline and all of that.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to that?
No, I think they are not speaking from a well-informed position, because all they have to do is simple. Just be a little more scientific with your analysis. Go to all those schools that those children went and see if there was any floodgate there. Right? Go to all those schools.
Floodgate of what?
Yeah, of what? Right. According to them, people is going to be wearing powder, they're going to be wearing straws, and they will be doing so many different things from the culture. But the reason why they are saying that, you see, is that they are still holding on to that old white man colonial law that was established in that school in the beginning, right? And they're trying to hold on to that to
But even that, people like Kwesi Aggrey, Kwame Nkrumah came to actually try to reverse the system. So why should Kwame Nkrumah and Kwesi Aggrey try to make Achimota an African school?
Yeah.
Then after the death of Kwame Nkrumah, we want to make Achimota a colonial institution.
Yeah, but it's the same thing with Nkrumah. Nkrumah came and did so much, and look at where the country is today. It has gone backward instead of picking up from where Nkrumah left off. So it's the same thing. You know, that colonial legacy, people are more trying to reach us. So it goes to show how brainwashed our people is at this moment.
This is pathetic. This is very, very pathetic. So the way forward now.
Okay, what needs to happen now is that the children need to go into school. They need to go into school and focus on their academics. We expect that the school will welcome them, considering the fact that they rejected them in that manner, in the spirit of harmony, peace, and love. It would only be positive for them to at least give them a welcome, so that they can settle down and focus on their academics. Out of this, we have formed a foundation called Mahat. Mahat Justice Fund, Justice and Rights Foundation.
Okay.
This foundation is going to be there to ensure that nothing like this happens anymore. And other issues, other social issues where Ghanaians are disenfranchised, especially children. And we are going to have a strong legal front there, and an educational front in terms of getting scholarships and encouraging, the development of education.
Did you believe that this is going to go a long way to affect our education system in a positive way? Certainly,
because right now I've been listening to different news items, and they're talking about the present situation of the educational system, and I'm sure GES and the Ministry of Education is really looking into doing some kind of reform, especially in relation to the Constitution and the mission school, of them having their own autonomy without even recognizing that they really come underneath the Ghana Education Service. Yeah, exactly, and the Constitution.
And I asked this question because of this Wesley girls, Muslim girl thing.
Right.
Do you think this win for you, this victory for you and your children, affect their case?
Yes, it should, because when I went to the school and I was complaining about the fact that you know, when I heard that they're not going to accept them, I saw some young girls coming in with their hijab and they were telling them to take it off. And then I asked them, you're not going to allow them to come to school with that? And they said no.
At Achimota?
Yeah, they said they will not allow them to come to the school with that. And I was there complaining, I was so upset. And the parents, the Muslim parents and so on were there, but they didn't say anything. So immediately I went to social media and I started posting, you know, to support the hijab, to go to school and all of that. So I was trying to build up that campaign so that, you know, these issues would be addressed. And I think that the Muslims should really pay some attention to it and support this level of advocacy. I know they have done it in the past in terms of trying to use a very peaceful approach like dialogue. But the dialogue so far haven't really yielded that much based on what I'm seeing. And I think they should have taken the school to court all along.
So someone wants to know, for how long have you been in Ghana?
I've been here 21 years now.
21 years, and now you have your Ghanaian citizenship and everything.
Yes, I do.
Now, tell me about your observation about the culture of advocacy, standing up for our rights,
right,
to the indigenous Ghanaians.
Yeah.
What's your assessment about?
Okay. When I look back at what Dr. Kwame Nkrumah did, I recognize that spirit is still in the people to wage serious advocacy. But it takes a lot to get that to that point. Yeah, because Ghanaians are not the kind of people who are ready to fight and advocate and defend their rights just so easily. It takes them a very long while until the situation before. They conform to so many different things. I have seen the Europeans come here and they spat on people, they do them so many different things, and the Ghanaians would just allow them to get away with it. So
let's go and watch a short video from the court yesterday when the victory came.
Yeah.
Producer, Andra, I need you because of me share kakra ewo near see a court order. Right, all right. Eti na the ekoso ebi enono enra ebra nkunimdie eba ewo court honum. And we had information that the court did not allow the journalists to come to the courtroom.
No, because the courtroom is very small. I don't know why they use such a small room for a human rights.
But
because human rights
used to be at the new court building where it has a space.
I don't understand what it's so small that it's just enough space for the lawyers and, you know, the parents or whoever it is that is directly a part of the case. It's just enough space in there for that, nothing more. So they couldn't accommodate that much people inside there. And I think what they should have done was to put a screen like this outside. Yeah. So that people, and put some benches out there so people could be a part of it.
Now, before we go, let's look at some people who were standing against you, like the president of the Nagrat, that is Angel Kabonu.
Right.
Yesterday, I heard him when you guys were on Joy FM, saying that now he's okay, he's happy now. Somebody with beard can come to school. Somebody with suit can come to school. Somebody with perm can come to school, and all of that. How do you interpret that comment?
No, I think he's just following in the same vein of trying to enforce that rule, and he's just bitter the fact that we were able to, to have this victory. Because it doesn't make any sense. Because if you look around right now and see all in some of these schools where those rules are not there and nothing like that is happening. For instance, the other schools that accept Rastafarians, we're not seeing that happening in those schools, and they accept dreadlocks in those schools. So all he has to do is to look around in his environment and see if that would have an effect.
What do you think about what I'm about to say? That they say evil strive when good people keep quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you didn't tell me that in your 66 years in this life, you've never smoked weed before,
Yeah.
never smoked cigarette before.
Right.
Everybody, the moment they see
Yeah.
your Rasta, because your Rasta is down here,
Yeah, yeah.
they'll think that, oh, that's one of you smoker going.
Exactly.
What do you think going forward, the Rastafari Council in Ghana need to do? Not just about the stigma of smoking, but then there's a lot of misconception about the Rasta man. I remember I was coming from the Electoral Commission with my sister, and we were looking for a taxi.
Yeah.
So I stopped a taxi from a distance, and he came, and my sister saw the driver is a Rasta.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Fuad, what car have you stopped? And I said, let's go.
Yeah.
By the time we go home, my sister was like, Fuad, you've shamed me today. I said, why? He said, the Rasta man has really changed my mind about them. So don't you think you guys need to do a lot of education about who the Rasta man is, what the Rasta man stand for? What?
I think I agree with you. What the Rastafari community needs in Ghana, because I've lived in several different countries and many states in the United States where Rastafarians are. So I have a lot of experience with Rastas from other places. The Rastas here need to do a rebranding.
Wow.
Yeah, they need to do a rebranding. I say we need to do a rebranding, honestly speaking, because the issue of organizations and proper structure is what you don't find within these Rastafari organizations here, right? The relationship with the society, there's too much sectarianism with the Rastafarians here. They just see their religious ideologies and philosophy and not recognizing that they are from a community, they are from villages, they are from families and all of that. And to have a more open integration with the society and be more open to participate in the social and political activities of the country. And that is where they fall down a lot, because of the fact that they do not recognize the importance of politics, right? So they need to get onto that level, because if they don't do that, Rastafari is going to just go to the waste in Ghana if they don't recognize the importance of social and political activism.
You remember we went to Pando some years back on Full Sovereignty Ghana GMO advocacy. And that's where I got my eyes open about who the Rasta man is. Like the way the Rasta man calls your wife is so romantic and amazing. Empress. and the Rasta woman called the man my lord. And I was like, and their life so peaceful. You know, over there I saw a lot of Rasta community, Rasta men together, and I saw that they are not what we call them in the society. So you mentioned rebranding. What do you think need to go into the rebranding?
I think there needs to be a greater appreciation of the culture of Rastafari. You know, they need to do more studies in terms of the history of Rastafari, because you speak with a lot of them, they don't understand the history. They think Rastafari is more religious than anything else, but Rastafari started as a liberation force, a Pan-African liberation force. That's a fundamental aspect of Rastafari. It was over the years that Christianity and so on and so forth have influenced it along the way, coming up. And this is a side that they have embraced, right? A lot of these youths, they are from deep and strong cultures in Ghana, and they do not make that culture impact within Rastafari. Because when I come to Ghana, I'm expecting to see strong cultural retention, you know, affecting the Jamaican brand of Rastafari, knowing that we are in Africa. So your environment should reflect within Rastafari as opposed to more Jamaican vibes. You see what I'm saying?
So you mean that once you have moved from Jamaica to Ghana, you expect that the Ghana culture should supersede
of course,
the Jamaican
one? Of course, because as Jamaicans, we are looking forward to come to Africa for the glory and empowerment and all of that, which Africa has it. You know, in terms of its resources, in terms of its culture, in terms of the language, in terms of so many things that were taken away from us, that we are disconnected with. So coming to Africa here, the Ghanaian Rasta or the African Rasta should make a massive contribution to the future of Rastafari. But they are not doing that
They
because
want to copy the
copy what is
Jamaican
in
one.
Jamaica, yeah. And Jamaica have reached a certain point right now where it's getting very decadent because the island is so small. It has come under a lot of attack from cultural imperialism, and because of the fact that they understand the strong spirit of the Jamaicans, the imperialists have made a strong effort, serious effort, to dominate that culture in Jamaica. So it is under a lot of attack right now. So Africa is the future for Rastafari.
Now, let's move on quickly to the law that you people helped Parliament to pass.
Yeah.
What necessitated that law? Because in Ghana, everybody frowns on weed.
Yeah.
Whether you're growing it, whether you're going to smoke it, we are against it.
Right.
Then, so what made you guys want to help Parliament to pass that law? And how did you do it?
Well, as you can see, all over the world, people are recognizing the value of that plant for so many different reasons: medicinal, industrial, so many different reasons. And we recognize that this can help the economy. We see our leaders go all the way to different countries to beg for just a few million CDs. When that can be gotten out of cultivation and production of hemp. You know, so we decided that we would actually intervene to make that contribution, to bring it to the forefront, because there was just such a bad name, because all people was talking about is the smoking, whatever. So we said, okay, let us give them another side of this reality. So that's how we entered into that and got it to this point.
How difficult was it to convince Parliament to pass a law to decriminalize the cultivation of weed for industrial purposes?
It wasn't extremely difficult, but it was challenging because of the fact that you have some parliamentarians just like Angel Cupboard with that kind of mindset, who are the same kind of mindset in Parliament. And we had to just basically do the same thing, network with parliamentarians, share information with them so that they could understand the issues, because a lot of them didn't know the issues. So the few who knew the issues, we were able to network with them and stuck with them, and they're able to actually make that happen. And it happened through a lot of information.
Okay.
Yeah, both written, audio, video, and that kind of activism went on with them to get it to that point, and direct dialogue, because we used to go there in the morning from 9 o'clock and we don't leave until they close.
Wow.
Sometimes we are the last ones inside there. When they look up and look around, nobody else there with us.
Wow.
And we contributed to some of the clauses that they were
they made.
Yeah, they made. Yeah, we would write our submission or whatever and send it to them and so on and so forth.
So now, with the law that you guys helped Parliament pass about cultivation of weed for industrial purposes, if I want to go into cultivation, what do I need to do? Is there an agency that I need to go and get permission, certification, or what have you?
Okay, well, the government haven't established anything yet, and I don't know of any company or organization or group or individual that is doing anything like that apart from the Empire Agri Ghana Limited.
Which is your
yes, which is what I belong to, yeah.
Well, what's your position or role there?
I'm the deputy CEO there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the only one that if you go on the internet you won't find
the name again.
The Empire Agri Ghana Limited.
The Empire Agri Ghana Limited.
Yeah.
So if I want to go into cultivation of weed for industrial purposes, for export,
yes.
If I come to the Empire Agri, what can you do?
Okay, what we do right now is that we are registering farmers and preparing them. When we say preparing them, I mean that the legal regime is coming in. A lot of these farmers, they are into illegal cultivation. So we are preparing them for the necessary documentation, necessary framework and all of that, and training to have them prepared so that when the license comes and the regulations in place, they would just make that smooth transition away from the illegal cultivation to the legal
let
regime.
me say this in Chi. I'm say I feel tramu and a kubi our moya Rasta for a core parliament. To money mu say weed adea mfaso de bebrewom ne nom ne de fa ne nom to nchen ye de na me na bobɔ ne ma de ne bi so nti omne parliament etna say educate parliament ama ati say parliament apase mrama obetumi adua wi nya fo ne nom na emom se obeton na ye de aye ne ma bi na so nya sika te se de edua kokoo na Into Omo company, no, Empire
Agri Ghana Limited.
Empire Agri Ghana Limited. Okoha, Ubenya information, I know Makasa, I hope I still give you from what, education. Now, what when you also way, so the Beya, Ubi Biabe Fat and Rakwanso. And I believe you have markets too.
Yes,
When, like if I'm born into weed production.
Exactly. We have secured $56 million US contract. To
56 million US dollars.
Yeah, and what we are doing now is that we are partitioning off that to the farmers. So if somebody has 35 acres, they will get, their share where that is concerned.
Wow. But I think this news needs to be said louder than this.
Yeah, I mean, we have been doing workshop and we have been pushing out a lot of information on it.
Ain't almost $56 million.
Off-take agreement, yeah.
And officer, officer, loan, and they are into farming. Now, what me now tell us what are some of the things that we can use weed for apart from smoking?
Every single thing that you see in this building, basically.
No, but you
vast majority. For instance,
the fabric,
material, your shirt, your shoes.
Whoa.
It can make the body of that phone. It can make the building.
Wow.
It can make the carpet. It can make the bottles.
You can use weed to make bottles.
Yes. Like for instance, the issue of the plastic that we have in Ghana, which caused that flood every year. We can make biodegradable plastic from M.
Which is it the stick or the
Yes, it's the whole
the stem.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. And where is your office located?
We are in East Legon.
Okay.
Yeah, we are in East. But if you Google Empire Agri Ghana Limited, it will take you straight there. Yeah.
Do you have any number you want to give out before we leave the interview?
Not at this moment.
Not at this moment. Okay, you've off your phone.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah. So now let's come back to the victory that we had yesterday. Now, there's the issue or concerns of should Achimota School appeal. What are you going to do if they decide to go to the appeal court?
Okay, if they decide to go to the appeal court, we'll just repeat the process. See, I mean, we'll take on the challenge. We'll take on the challenge, we'll welcome it, take on the challenge, and follow through in the same manner. Because our submission would basically be the same. Where the Constitution is concerned, and that they are violating the rights of the child, and there's a lot of discrimination.
We are going to make time for another time where we'll have the boy here and the mother here to speak to her. The mom speak quite fluent Twi, so that most of my viewers will enjoy that as well. How has been the vibe with the child, the boy and the mother since the victory came?
They are very excited. I think they have a better understanding of what I was trying to do in the beginning, because in the beginning it wasn't easy.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
You had friction with your own wife and the child?
Yeah, because
what was it?
It was the issue of actually taking him out in the public.
Oh, okay.
And pushing him out there like that, right? Because when I first did the photograph,
the typical Ghanaian.
Yeah, she was.
We are afraid of.
Yeah, the challenges. Yeah, she wasn't pleased when I took the photograph and put it in social media and so on and so forth. And that fear of the system. Achimota is a mighty giant. Achimota have slayed so many enemies in the past and all of that. So at first she was very apprehensive, and then Ghanaian family structure is still in place here in a lot of ways. So the whole family, friends and all of that was coming down on her big time, telling her.
Then you had to go through a lot to convince her.
It wasn't easy, my lord. It wasn't easy.
What exactly did you do to convince your wife that you need to take this up in the media?
I had to be consistent with what I was doing. And then people like yourself, when the information you send me or audio or whatever, I would play it. And then when I'm even speaking to people on the phone, I'd put it on speaker so that she would get to hear that there's a lot of support out there, because she didn't realize that the support was so massive. So when she started hearing these and seeing different kind of people in society who she respect or we respect and so on, and they are defending the case, so it gave her a lot of strong moral to move forward. My son was equally the same way. He didn't understand the whole issues and all of that. So, you know, the experience, that's why experience teaches wisdom. You know, people need to be experienced in and a lot of issues for them to really embrace it.
At here for near I hear for say I did back when Siano pay everybody pay honey. Or there are some we call cotton. Ne banner some fan hono nene mammy pono. Not a month support no. Nancy so. And kakra. Besides, said, no, yeah, the convince the manage to say, or Monco quarter or say, or you're consistent. Until life, no, maybe Diana, Usha, Siana, boom. Now, I could do a open. Ups and downs, I know I could do top on them. And I think that this will be our motivation. Patrol project number no 2 screen is mammy now. I hear 4. Entime emra mu bi e bia na obi o question bi o pese obi sa no obi na obi wo nkwanhye sem bia o pese o ka che papa yi na no pai about victory onyaye no obetimi afre e wo 0247785 na watimi abaso. We are wrapping up before any caller comes in. What other message do you want to give out that I haven't been able to ask you?
Well, you see, right now in the country, people is talking about fixing it. And I think it's really in line with the progress that is needed. And that Fix It campaign should be supported by every Ghanaian.
So that face the country campaign.
Fix the country campaign, so that every ills in the country will be, you know, focused on, and efforts will be made.
I think we have our first caller. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Let me pick another one. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
But you didn't be a casa free. What casa free? Kentampo me and you.
What dear? Okay. Grandson, I'm the man of Sevayati. There, I almost so I am a you know, no getting here by no idea. And I my do super sport. Let's say, kind of say, movie and can see a funny and I. What was I also to give me a super storm? In Comatese and good money.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the dear, you're saying, my ship was only with just never go mine.
All right.
It almost my.
All right, Miss Medase. Young for hello, good morning.
Morning.
Who didn't be a casa free?
Oh, Macho, you're running puppy because that's
Kintampo. Oh, wow. And that Kintampo for Efrepa. I hope you understand what they're saying.
No.
Oh. Okay. Ubet makan bro fuka krakos so be so tini mo can be.
Okay, I'm from Kintampo. My name is Patrick.
Okay, Patrick, let's hear you.
Okay. This thing I've been going through my head. I've been thinking about this. When will this end? Because it seems like we the youth know we have been like someone can just be with dreadlocks, extra. Like anything can happen. No way they will just suspect the
They will
person.
suspect you.
Yeah, many have happened to me right now. I'm with a dreadlock, and they have been forcing me to cut it off. And I never make a mind because I had a friend who followed them and cut it off. No, they have been like, their life has changed.
Okay.
Their life has changed. So this thing has made me happy.
All right.
And I always give thanks to God. And I always tell God to bless the man who have been standing there for the Rastafarians.
All right.
So right now, I know that all of us can attend to school and get a better future.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello. Oh, okay. He couldn't stand. So you can call on 024778596. Now also so what day one is some Abba. I think it's about time you start speaking Chi, because you've been here more than 20 years.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Miss Ofra, what do TV no na what's yenka? Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Udin baby akasa free.
But I say me question Solomon because I feel
Sola me and you, Northern region.
But Papa and the Waya, dear, but this is only going to be say, young Fanny TV, as yet, and I said, I said, David, they moved him to call us to a moment again, do with the. You know, yes, and I said, I'm a question Shira, no Yan Shira, and I want to know why.
All right. Yes, I say, Hello. Okay, let me pick another one. Hello. Good morning. Udin Nkrabia kasa free.
Hello.
Good morning. Udin Nkrabia kasa free.
After every time, I'm going to
So many, me and you.
That's why.
Okay.
In the video.
All right.
But I'm sure I'm going to be.
Okay, me and you.
In being to me, being a person beside me, that's to say. When you smoke it, does it have any effect on the body, or maybe you have to eat it or spiritual or something?
Oh, okay. But first of all, he has said, sir, over their life, for this 66 years, or no be that. But why research won't remember that answers that question? Why?
Back to you.
All right. You have about 2-3 calls now. Yeah, they about a calling, you know. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Would you remember your free?
Yes, I'm Nasari 24.
Okay,
I'm very happy about this issue. Though our voice were not heard on the social media and other things, but we are very, very happy them winning such a case.
Okay.
It's a first step of doing away with colonial rule. And I'm very, very happy. We Ghanaians have never thought of the number of times our women buy wig from the outside world, and they make money. When our kids are allowed to put on their hair to school, this style, we are not going to give them money anymore because we are not going to buy in their wigs and for them to get money.
Okay.
And our children will also be in school. And I was surprised the school was talking about if the children put on long hair and other things, it's going to affect their education. What are they trying to say? In the outside.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name, where are you calling from?
My name is Patricia. I'm calling from Takoradi.
Okay, Empress, let's hear you.
Okay, Lord, I want to congratulate the Rasta man that he fought a good fight, and we are so proud of him as a Ghanaian. I'm a woman. Women, we could easily put on a lock, a fake lock, but we don't want to lock our own natural hair. We are natural black women, and we should be proud of who we are. When we lock our hair, it shows where we're coming from, and it's just what makes us beautiful, and it's beautiful in all aspects. So once again, congratulations to him. And for his wife, it's normal with women when we don't understand certain things. That's the typical Ghanaian woman. You are supposed to keep quiet in society.
Okay.
So thank you very much. We are proud of him.
All right, thank you, Pat, for coming to the show.
All right. Bye.
All right, let me pick my last caller, and then I'll come to you for us to wrap up this segment. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from? We are the last caller.
Okay, thank you. My name is Nana Kwame.
Let's hear you, Nana Kwame.
Okay, I'm calling from
Agboba in Accra. Let's hear you.
Okay. I have interest in growing weed.
Come again?
I have interest in growing the weed. So how do I start it?
Say that again. Say.
Google.
I have the interest in growing the weed.
Oh, okay. So Google their company, Empire Agric Ghana
Limited. Yeah.
And you get all the information and contact them and go to their office in East Legon.
Okay.
Empire Agric Ghana.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All
So
right.
I thank the Rasta man. I thank the Rasta man too.
We thank you too. Thank you very much. And I day a year calling segment, ABC and net and way. So a lot of support and love towards you and your children and your wife for the great work you've done. As I said, we'll find another time where we can have the woman here and the boy here for us to talk more about this and going forward. How are you preparing the child going to the school? Because elsewhere, yes, we disagreed and we went to court.
Right.
You've won. There's no case. But in Ghana, the ego is so big. Teachers might want to say things, insinuations, and all of that. And also, they can even gang students against them and all of that. How are you going to prepare him towards that?
Well, as for the discrimination, the children, they are used to it because of the fact that they have been growing their locks for the longest while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you would go in a church and sit and somebody may not even want to sit beside you.
Wow.
I have been in a church already where the police stopped the church because he saw me inside there. And then when he
because you were sitting in that road,
the police said, he stopped the church, and then he come into the first thing he said, "Get down, come out, Rasta man, come out." And I said to him, but look, you're coming to search this car and you're picking me as the only one. What about these other people? I said, I don't care, you come out, Rasta. So that kind of discrimination, they are used to it. But the point is well taken that the animosity might be there, the vindictiveness might be there, and all of that. But we are expecting that those individuals should be wise, because now it is legal up front, where it is recognized that the Constitution doesn't give you that right to discriminate. And the whole world is watching. There's a lot of students in there who supported us. There's a lot of teachers in there who have supported us. So if any little issues go on in there, we'll have support on the inside, which would make the situation worse. So they must be very careful.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Rasward Nkrabia, for being on the show this morning. Once again, the name of the company that's assisting farmers to go into wheat cultivation is?
It's Empire Agri Ghana Limited.
And you are in East Legon.
We are preparing them for the legal regime, because right now it's illegal. There is no license, there is no regulation, so they cannot cultivate now.
Okay.
But they have to do a lot of things before they get to that point, so we are preparing for the legal regime.
So what work are you doing to make sure that Parliament moves swiftly? Because you and I, we are in the agriculture sector together, how they drag their feet.
We are still networking with them, sharing information, as I said before, and prompting them to kind of speed it up, because, the farmers are worrying us every day. They have done their registration with us, and they are preparing themselves, and they are eagerly want to get involved. And a lot of them, they don't like the illegal regime, because they can lose their money, they can lose their freedom, the families can be destroyed and all of that. So they are looking forward to this legal regime.
Thank you very much for being with us this morning. We are so grateful for your time, because yesterday, what time did you sleep?
I went to bed about 2:30. And I got up
Rastafari.
a few minutes before 4 o'clock.
Anyway, so that's why we are so appreciative. So we'll meet here on the same show once again. Producer, Mami Luciano, no lights. No night in the Zion. Now, and sorry, segment way. So the truth is so I ready, or they shine your eye at the brayer. And then you'll say, oh, my transfer, say, no, cameraman. It's the producer. Mami Luciano no na yefa.
Excellent is thy name, almighty and terrible. No night in Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no night there. 'Cause Rastafari is our light, and we need your candlelight. Hallelujah, there is no night. resonate with that power. No night in Zion, there is no night there. Oh, hallelujah, there is no night there. God Rastafari is our light, and we need no candlelight. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Baby, Masikambo, Masikambo. O pesa no me defa, Masikambo, Masikambo. Uwe na kalana, Masikambo, Masikambo. Dati ube ja, Masikambo. Everything we do for money, yo. But invest the money before. Yeah, the enam ne and you spend and get your money, yo. All my guys want to hit, put the money in it. Could that be the unya be now with me and our press it? Opesa with you with the Yankasa, you make a CJ.
All right, welcome back. That was just an amazing interview with Mr. Rasward Nkrabia, who got a victory judgment from the Accra High Court yesterday. And ne mana almost someone jomo at Achimota school no omode call court omodi nkunim enye easy o say Achimota school catch almost say oh mo pa mo nkofo baby afo we dey court e wa asem we ho omodi fo na omo akọ omo di bem no em say almost say eye abasubode pa and be yi nkonu afri nkofo bebre eso say dey ye kan e wo na ne shocking me say or see what this 66 years on fair we can another on fair jot can another na misasa say I say osusu say as nipa dey also call him mframa oxygen.
Yeah,
that's powerful.
Right.
You know, and you know I also you see there as Ghanaians also you see there na say okay no mo so am person mo koku ayemu no also mo timi secure $56 million.
Wow.
They support we farming.
Wow.
For industrial purposes. Into mugu so mo register for and money parliament so eguso ya omode licenses beba uja we na or license uni problem bia na what me because near my ye dey we already unya time call Google na type purpose useful uses of weed so that's here won't say bebre untimi enkind nti mama enye na ya won sase no you say cocoa I style bi e betumi akwanu mususu na atimi aboa ye one story bi e wa hanom na ewi a makọ the truth so school dan bi atese ugina kire abeka se dan ya kama na uben na dan no abubu na esi won so nkwala ni ba bi akontinu eno a na mo ye den omo ekom so that's here and you can't face the country we ebino no just say come here say ade fa mofra na mo be simple for na nan no o man no am funny serious and so o ko friend bi before be gina ko friend this before be gina ha na so on kan o man education mu a obaka say enya Ghana na wo Finland producer why ready with that video now but Fatuma ahwefo enwebi near Nkran school no dan no ho apapai no na yenhwe area ho yeguso ye ka say aban emwa no etoda individual so ene akukuo ye hu bi sa yenko na yenko boa.
From a distance, the classroom blocks look strong, but a closer view portrays a ticking time bomb. Portions of the walls have developed deep cracks, posing danger to inhabitants. Academic activities are interrupted whenever it rains for fear that the wall may collapse.
We really feel insecure in class because of the crack on the walls, and we are really appealing on the government to come and help.
So, what's around the panel background so best to that? Now I'm sure also. And then in our papa, in Yamwa, and when we are say a bind a betumrica, now a baby boy and a sedan at the Ambayan.
From a distance, the classroom blocks look strong, but a closer view portrays a ticking time bomb. Portions of the walls have developed deep cracks, posing danger to inhabitants. Academic activities are interrupted whenever it rains, for fear that the wall may collapse.
We really feel insecure in class because of the crack on the walls, and we are really appealing on the government to come and help.
So, what's around the panel background so best to that? Now I'm sure also. And then in our
alright, enti na babia ebinum etena esua ade eno no. Said na manugu so American na video na ba no. Aya ankwa kweso so se yehu bibi se ya ye konkoboa ne san se etoda bia wotenkan otikumasi takrade tamale babi woti classroom papa mu aya okase saa na omani mu nyina te enye easy meme nkola brim na mitime nante be 3 to 4 miles at the school na one could do school mon kra na dan a otimu no eso yetimi aye ye ka ewo ngumasua mu no na de asa bibia ye ngumasua free SHS a ekoso ene nnuane no aye no ano to da na ye bo aban sobo na ye bo aban achi na nso so na individuals binom ena wo say niema ema aban ene oman no eye St. Paul's senior high school ena eye metro no aduane no akofa taxi wa loading nnuane a chese enya de ketwa e de agum a okọ producers our pictures no ha fato so mame enti eye school for ena omutimi ebro alarm a yeche eye mame no I say St. Paul's senior high school student arrest matron and stop her from transporting stolen food items from the school. Enti mame no awia anuane a wode ka aba school mu ha wode tese wode aguma wode ekọ emo bag bro bag bebre anwa eye nkati ayam no eye
Distant groundnut.
you know bese bucket bese miensa ena mame na fa free school mu ha wode ekọ wahu enti eha ena yom ka say fix your attitude the attitude na bi no ba ni nyina no nipa da sani em fixe gise emrane ne ye adwuma enti we ya che no empanyifo make sure say ma me kwa kodam ni a publishing man ababa bia say owi ya che no ye kan wasem no mo nchene ntum na kodam na enya adisua de ema obi bia na ni enti atoda nipa say ye we hani edanu nie ye mfa obi a or qualify neutrally ye ka kofa party faithful and this adwuma na ma no nti okoye we ya bo se na party mpanyifo akọ na mu sa ni eja no say NDC o say MPP sa na ekoso ba we de esre e say mabru na ni abre ye say aban so ya de papa ye beka enti ebra stories eba fast free SHS mo ni ade no na obi awie nnuane sei e de adwane afri school mu a moma mra no enya adwuma na emra no ni ne meka e wo hono Shatawale nso so efie US abeduru o say etena o abedrese industry no ene oman no na before say etena beduru no Shatawale ede no akoto asemu ye yi kwan bi a ben the office and o catch a contractor and say o ma kwan meduru no office o am say kwan meduru no office o na contractor say oh kwan no urban rose and I did contract na my enti say ba office o there woni urban rose enko kasa endora Shatawale ne boys akwhwe contractor na basa wale minisani bone enti Etna any ever could into details. Oh, so I'm crying one. Etna ever could into details. Shatawali. Aqua road contractor. What US Eba what the Rolls Royce Abba. No, and can as some way so the Encadia. Etna ever go deep into sa story of Shatawali our honor. I mean, few messages on Facebook now. Member studio had the truth I ready. Obama shine your eye. Dan Swabiam said there should be more education on the entire perception of we, its uses and values, and also who a Rasta is. Being a true Rasta doesn't mean engaging in criminality. He comes back to say that this is a multi-billion company, so Ghanaians should get involved in the agri production of commercial quantities. And I'm shocked. So much me as secure about $56 million where we farm it. I mean, cocoa production cry. It means this is a lucrative business. The truth. Only as I say, bibi eye
o asase a ye bedo de meeting anya bi ende mi akasa kura no mi ni bia ade a mi wo mi amia bia mi du ho na me kasa me pasase a
okay
menya bi me kai se emre bi atwa mu mi already so papa bi frame me from Fosu say o tie mi teachings na ma say dem mi si kasa no a o gidi say meeting anya ni papa na ono so no oni ahon de beto wasase kakra ho enti mani je fa me ho de a Obama me asase ni bi.
Okay.
Na we be ka se osempakani a oka wi ho asem. No kura ni wi no me kura me nya bi amedo. Me nya wi fo ni bi ameye. En kire se obi a oye wi fo kire se amanfo konko shi wi debi. Wi enye bone kura he yare bi wo nipa ho amia kasa me woni mi se ya na me pehwe mu kakra. Me nya oduyofo de but in ro bebi ro ha me ye. No so se me ye ma wa enya ade e be feel because my so ahwe no me hunu ade bi a me di wi ye no masa boys akwa bi kro ne obi yire ko gina ono nim se ono de adwembone ono no se adwembone ni tirim but papa ni nim se sa pade no opema o kori dem oba na masa grante kura no twitwa bone tirim rof ya fana ko so o se o ye na yire lie
okay eti wi na je no
me na me ka me kire wo me twa ne sakora wan ko hospital na what titan anya hwe ena me mana mo yam wi ne ba bia cat ne obi na me de to so ena ye banagi etiri ni nyina me de plus atale what tale kura entire because cat no so ena di banagi ni tini nyina ye sane ano na 1 week 3 days ye sane no na otimi so ade
wow
I'm telling you honestly me in Canada me de banagi se ena otiemi a esi asama me ke si wo Russia ba bia e from Pauli
okay
yes matai ko Russia Pauli a hop up and see obi o hwe me owo area ho bia be hu and na hu no kura hu say ya 23 muda scarce no a close.
That's powerful.
I'm telling you.
Anyway, fancy ho da from the omo
education
omo company na nkasa ye omo pay for beba hana ya be kasa fa ho because say bibi say o say Ghana fo hu na omo timi take advantage, especially omo into farming no.
Yeah.
You take advantage of it. Abom ti say
Christo adom.
And rather ye
papa.
Okay. And me friend what I say who enjoy Opambo de Charlie the whole Ghana say adwendwen bi da so pa dia ko Opambo
na go check no masa
ko check no
masa nyezi enra me sere papa me sere papa time am frame me na me na yo we ni so adeta san ma load san ma load egu na say kwa we
ono na me say
e je san aso dem one asa bontin na
aso dem ebi aso dem ebi TV so ebi radio so
okay
but ni na e call life aso dem ho
wow
yes
feeling pa
which mean aso dem ho abra o diabetes
ebeko
na only na dey em say pa aso call Kalawele lie na okope Kalawele na Kalawele na ye big man Kalawele nti na odu onko force lie
yes
but also ye senior customer
yes
enti oduru hana okaso opibi
me hwe enokra ma hwe na branch bi wa say omo toma na branch na say wadwa o si fe ma no hwe abrante no say miawo
me na akasa tia me
na akasa tia me no
mame kalawel na obechi na nyina yesai anwa na wo ho no nyina yesai bidie no ne odi agum no yomfa ngum yesai
na ni nyina ko si
ko na aka no yesai
e ko si 2000 Ghana
ko si 20 million I say je 20 million fani na gum ka nim dumuja na fani na gum ka nim
sa
no say
e no some man 20 million say nya mo china so mema
no we like I say we meet you kalawel for 2 days
ni o chira
what an amazing man anyway and then na o de my he na de yefa
okay manya trans ni de ne was en amount for any bie den ala e was independent bie because amount for ebu amount for faso na ni nyina mu no ebu oni bi wo ho a ya na enye wona wo bu enipa no omo problem dodo na kasa ebinuma ye iga
say emu omo okay me to ase a ebu oni bi wo ho a nipa se me kwa bra me se pese bu nkofo me di me de maka ba omo a me ko bu omo no dodo na ebo ma mbu omo easy
sa because oni me say enchechere a me ma ha nyina aji opo on chechere na chi no amanfo go so fra me
say
omo hu say me na me a genuine person so they want me to help them in which way let me say kwa best ona se masa oni mu no ni so endra say hwe obi a okura paper na ja tumuni ade masa me so betumi abo ayen enti no wo de koso ana say azafo no mo adwuma batie de wo de ni say wo ye correct me ye correct ben dia enoma ma ya enya mejai me jai na me je da bia me ka one day wo so ma na me chechire mu ha
oh yeah
enye say me sorry na me jai ade a mu order say obi a me ntena se na nka de tina me ba ha kra me fo trotro na nka na samre adwuma ya bie enkan no na ntesa obenya one na obechi so a ochi big fish but ene no trotro wo mbebre enkwa omo moto ambo froze yogurt fo o ji wo mo na ade na ebinim bobi na so o beje no na akọ wanim na ebinim di sisi abansoro dia minim no omo sisi abansoro ne won to kasa kasa omo nim enti aka de na metra se na me fo trotro de ba adwuma mu what you say but dia mehunu no ebro adwen ene nti ase so
and what we say enkofo da bia no omo ye willing say ye mu omo
sa obi timi tira se na wate se obi se ono de oboa manfo mo adwuma nya nkoso ope a no aba no abo kwa be fa so a boa me enso onu nya koye no okoso kokohwe ne nyoma mo because on fa Kristo okoduru ho no ohwe de ekọ na se onu akese sa bisa papa ne se obetimi aboa me ma mensa metimi nya sika
duro
what did you come
me why be any part hotel can say uye adwuma because
ebi kwa ho yare omo yare akira
o maka cho say o pese unya sika na uni adwuma we ya me ma me nchen
yes onu de ti omo kasa
adinja
because obia onya adwuma no obe den na o de utu adwuma wa timanya sika ene ne de one of those things
but me there are some genuine people o maka cho say ni enti o kasa ne say
let us on you on demand this car
there sika some but wadwuma no o kyerɛw ne ba so a
wow
we ya wadwuma no ebe nkoso
okay
so ade say
okay
enti no sa ankrofo me kan o masam o meka just say uni adwuma ya don't call me
member okay
because me magic bi ama me ni sika do bi ama ya
o ba be kyerɛw nyansa a ewo adwuma no ho de ebe na be nya ube adwuma no anya nkoso
eda na Ajadan any meeting come on say or ma me din come on say na adwuma nkoso no say wadwuma nkoso wo wadwuma no bi o say an de adwuma say shop no say shop de internet nkoso ona say describe it the way we manage your shop no so from Monday to Wednesday me call prayers
Monday to Wednesday
or
3 days no
3 days no and I just say na oye we na wadwuma nkoso a bon sambe na yo unhia mpa we unhia hwe jasa mpa bona wo kono na ye den na tena shop ho na ti wanim na nipa ba o meto wo ho no and according to eja my minister say yes within a short time
ene ma ko yi
say apeke
we so ono aka ne sa no obi so betra na bia ka say sofo pa na o ka say mo bi enkwadwuma mu so so nyansa na o de man no akwakwa ye den akwakọ boa no yebeka sofu pa obi kwa sorry Monday Tuesday Wednesday o say onya iko number metra ne shop hwe sanka be ya ho Ghana nyina ye ka say obi anya sorry although eya na meka say me de me hunu do papa enne ma kire mu de ntia meka sa no me nka say ebinim nka asem no omo ka asem no yie but secret bi wo ha Ghana de ame me hunu because me call to go ma amai atwa ho ehia nyina makoso esi but me call na manko nsoro mu intimi nka o my Ghana mu na me wo ade ya secret ntia America say me call sorry so be ka me yi ma sorry nsi nchen asori ame me kono me yi nsi nchen o mu teachings ye but there's a hidden something they don't know. That is why me can be na maka say none of the churches are good. That hidden secret, the secret will come out one day. Those who will follow it they will be saved. No matter what. Na eno na baba na won kro wa sorry man mo sorry dem hono. O me hunu de nti amoye den o mo kwa sorry. The more difference between the word of God and the word of the people. Ordinances in the Bible. From there ebeye din pastor bi say dey na obi ka say friend 3 days audit asori dem no abeto ade so ene ye hwe 5 days ene dey adwuma ejane na so pa Monday to Friday Saturday nya ni pa nyina na to ade Sunday kra be hestos ni atoto ni nyina mu 85 days no all the 3 days akwa transfer dem and the 2 days to ade no matter what obe lusu adwuma na nyankoso enti enyansasam and a jacket and Nipacrono. And the hidden secret is a back out. Those who follow it will be saved. The reason here, the Biamikas and no church is perfect. No, one day I was all Demetrasi. Oh, mommy, 1 hour, 30 minutes to cram. I can once and pepe, my baby. Okay, and they be just okay. And the young was and that, yeah, call here as an ahuchre. Oh, here. As a Jadan ka say mama no monko asori that time na hwe wonu mitama ke kwa asori be boy pa anwumre mra apon asori ye po bra ya po adwuma o po adwuma ofi fie akwa adwuma mu a meba wasam so ofi fie akwa adwuma wa bompaye because o gidi say Messiah eden e wo ho Nyankopon o ho no bompaye o bompaye wi a o ko adwuma wa kokotena adwuma time du a wo so bompaye e Christopher e wata me bompaye say Muslim for there e wo pepe be Christopher nim one day no so be chechiri mu a wa bompaye pepe o wi a wa po fi adwuma mu no men ko fie bra asori na ebi ma warrior ebi wa bantam okay wa bantam anwumire a amanfo bo adwaman e ko ashawe anajo so wo se on person be ma asama anajo mpia bonten we are safe. Eti sanyu na dwen be ba wutrim no. O ti aso dem tie nkyerkyere. O po eno akofia kwakoda. Na time I was here the ton ade na o si me that time. Me ti aso dem. O be boka. O ye den adwuma na nyere enya nkoso nti sai sem na o kan no. Sa o twen na no si bone se bia. So for pa ka say men kwa sorry Monday, men kwa Tuesday, men kwa Wednesday. Na ise so for no nye papa oboa. E ya dwen papa and or dem on Nyankopon or the wiase we ahye yensa and wa mai o ye wiase nyansa na wo Nyankopon mu nyansa de o kan na Nyankopon mu nyansa na waka no enti wan kwa ngesi nyamesem yankwa wona a wonso wo ti wiase a omohoro mpeso mu nyahwe obi opeso nya no ho ntem no ohwe sohwe ni o haw bebre mu yes ohwe sohwe eni o haw bebre mu Jeremiah kan Jeremiah 17:11 o ti de ope adenya no nya no kwan so no ti say akoko hwede obutu nkosu anya no to yeso obebu ni namu faja na chiri no wayo kwasia sa kwasia we de nyam na meka o Bible na eden e ka kire bubi a eti sa wuti wo na o se me mmre me moja ani na mo kakra menya no me de ko na dane atu adane sika gare sika tu jimi o pese kosoro wo mra nkoto bibi sa wo ton a wani ba ho so no no wa bo fem kura oni mi se binim wo ha amo nka se bra na menya sika duroma wo etwe na wo so abra o yare kwankro bi a na wo so abra se huhumu yare abra mo bi na pa abra na me mo ai so no ko no onu akasa de ne ho kwakoto adwuma mu boss me ye de
okwa na nipa no boss no won ka
bia because when who say nipa who say eni ti aba enti obi abra ba me sika ma o bra me sika ma nipa nyina hu say sankrofo no nyina ye den azafo enti dia on kasa no oto wa dia na dwe ne say san nipa wi na be den e be janiu okwa no disika sam na kwakoto nanim ai say oti dem na o say meja adwamambo na obehwe na oba bia wura no ho no wa dem ho so wan gina na so pa bebo adwaman
obisa o say jata eko meka na o say sebo na meka ncheche say mane nkoche mu anu
me ndie wu
nti oni fie ena moabi eko se omoko sra no se omati se wasakra
sa
na etisen no so me kamra ne se se me kwa bonti kwachi aboye bone
but abwana ba me nchen dia
ende
enye bone enu krapo na we asrewa o te se yesi me we sebo asakra sa no sebo ada no wa ba nanum ena ono sebo nanum no ena o de ayi ne dan
owuramu
pi enti no sebo ani ba no ho so no sorry na se asre wa hye nanum but opurugu enye yi enti we de enyo no ku no ono a na ho ba ye enti ese ono a de ho ba sa de a wan hwe a wan nyo obi obje ne na so ti se de ameme hunu se sa line mi komu a de de brem yo wo wan hwe a obeka bum obeka na no bum ma na chewo enti mu so amutie ye na ye kasa no mutie asem na muntie ne ye me wise mu up me shine mu eye se mu hunu no kura no adenjira o sa frɛ me se me ho na opemwa emwa bia ni bebia o emwa bia your hardness o ba betena se oye obi ni ho mo nimdie wiase anwuma mu trese mu nimdie o betena se ahụ do oba kire we ne onya di start wa brabo a o konkan no wiase ye wo ha na obi afrɛ me the truth me papa ka kire me se me na be wu no otutu fam e wa hase e di gold shame enti no ye pese ekotu na baby e be ko biara mo se bibi di gold na chi enti ya na me bisa se galamsi omo ye galamsi omo ye galamsi omo ye ya na omo ye nneoma bi atana gold no mo tu ana ebi nim so omo fa baby hwe me ma ye abosom sem ya de bi a me nye bi da emra mi so aketekete na me nim hwe no em se class 3 ena mi fi ye fa na mi krum me ma me no krum ho ne de bosom nko a efi class 3 a me ba ye fa say south ha am be hu nya me sem no eche mi sa so ko mi krum bi me say 86 na mi sa ko bi abosom sem me fa me hu ni akiri enti be nya abosom de bia na mom no se me ti so bi ya sofo a ena mi nim say sofo de oye papa de ti bia enti mi kai that na di for nya no so odifo bi na say kura ne da bubu ye bata bi ho ba bi o de say Church of Prosperity I saw be the Church of Prosperity say sofo na me yure finidi o de difo bibi Akwa Isaac ena e ko ho that na me ye da mo adwuma ye ko e kura that time no kura me ko school no me ko saito de e wo village typical village pa ene na ho abie so Nkrabia Kota district baby di akukrum baby am school no na ho ogbolu wan kasa tie school din e be na kro na ko school a ho ade enso ni pet me born ho mo de ma kenkan na me yade me class o se JHS buy no form for no bebre omo wie form for na wo se omo to ato no omo sa ba JSS that and the JSS omo sa ba JSS na e be sua de enti san kakra ta me wo bi ni ho a otimi ni me compete me twa obi a enti bi tibo me ho mo de kenkan kakra enti me ko da mo na se no ye ko sa pa no na me kenkan ba bo ma di preach no ono de obaba be preach a every year oba once Akwa Isaac o preach once a year na so fun keto na ye from secretary for omo no mo preach me na me kenkan ba bo ma me ko se me ko pe emwa na me da betu ye fene say diamond ye ko no ye omo my oil bi e na afi be bi a omo se afi bi a papa ne gira ho enti ehwa anwea no ye tutu disabodan for yare obi yare na oba na otutu bi enum ehunu num sisi a na no ho ato no enti tutu bi e na chichire na de bae ye mpa bo no for 1 week ye bae no omo chese be bi e be kokutu da mo bia no ye mfa anwea ne bi nya den empeti ho ye de peti ho na etu nko ada da mo ne be sesa no basa basa na me ni mi nua bi na ye adwuma ye nya sika na me nua no de ofiri we da mo na se e no de koto aso de ye ni mfuo enti afi ye adwuma na nkoso enti boy ba kwa me ni adwuma ofia cross no che me say ye nko ho na adwuma na menya nkoso masa ye kwa ekwaji sa oye na anwea no afi de ye de peti ba bi a me ye adwuma na zero kra 4 days hweba ena one day me sorry me titi anwea ni tugu ye bottle na oye na de me tutu ni na bobo dan unu say that day mo ni ekoye a eye yi maye de na me titi no manu nya that day na eye yi maye enti no hwe enya obi ne mu abi se bia me ko bia ko na hwe se me mi obi bia betu aboa me spiritual say pass me ko say de we need discover bra me a me ma me ni ho me brothers ni ho me busu anipa bebrebe yi afi na me ko tra radio so anasa television so abeka say bra na me nya bibi ma na fa nya sika wa mra me busu afọ onipa no kro je radio so na so te ho kan asem na kasa no bisa no say radio station na te ho kan e ne dia na wa beto airtime yes kwatere kwa so be front ma tie ni din aponche so be ma ojo ni se duro ahwe ni jonso o jonso aye kon so se ojo ni se eduro eti so timi ye bibia ankoko tre obi ni television station so alaso obi ni radio station so di obetime aka say odi ni sabe sinebo say metima che okwa obetime fast obetime ye radio station ono ne de wa ye ni radio station ono ne de wa bi ni television station oti ho eden o ka kire wo eti me fa ho nkoma manfo na ye si gold she baby wo say wo ntimi ntu eti sofo anaso okonfo anasa malam na ono ba ka say gold wo fi abra be kire me na me ko tuma ho no ho bi te kire me na me tuma ho no sa gold na she ho no ena mbisa say obuase for no mokotu a omoye nyankoma de asa no motu no wanya gold ni bia na ye koye nyankoma de kwa yetu kura yenya bi da mo no yenya bi bia muti na enye yeti na enye ntina akoyi amaye that tells you say asase no emu na sika no wo eye coincidence so koje na bia de baka kopiti no hono ebi wo ha wo sha obenya se bi ni ho wo sha emada entimo pa mo amo say sika edro na eritu friend gold anase diamond no mo ko jedro no malam no ho anase konfo no ho a ma mo ko takwa ma mo ko boase mo mesin ko choko empoano na mo ko tu gold ho okra de mutu aye nchemo
anyway me pesa odi ya fa omo a tada mo ye omo a create ade bi huhu about themselves so that's it na ama kufo say eh ade we ya atu papa we dey like obi ho a onko malam bia ho onko konfobia ho until say obeti say asamboni bi ato samalam no de tasasa mo na to no oko sangofo no
de chen say ho say what say onum say mama ya oma we for boy si kaswa boy kwala kete ko kun obi saka otimi gina na na so ena wen dwane anya hwe ena o deny totally anka mama no ntimi ni sika
adai
hwe amanfo ati say wo na mo so na obi akotwa tire say ode baba ji sika duro no akontimi ni sika why popular awie no because obi ehunu say sa nipa no
psychological no adwene won ko fotimi say sa maame no de waben anka we
ebi
so ana oni hwe
hwe Ghana ha ye ka omo ya azan pa di sika kese pa ontimi yi Dr. Bekrin film I'm telling you, the whole Ghana obi enim say ono e konfo a why den wa bin ye kasika duru a ono number 1 because we wura na so ye no na ti kwankora ye den e wo ho
to be na plastic
ti kwankora da ho na yire so ye buroni oye den ya indiani onye indiani kra ye den indiani ama no oye den ya o indiani wale so timi ko india ba ko jinduru e kola mo wu suku ntale na gu ho chami
njini nyina
e kola pobo na gu ho santami nefi ashe Ghana by Ninara the whole Ghana even etimitra Ghana krako ese konfobi o Ghana okun kola de jisika duro ni ade na nefi ashe wasa tu afria amanfo ba hwehwe na kira kwan no because bibi ye hu ayeden aba no ho anka e wo se nipa mum suro nipa no se ye hu firi no afi na amanfo ba obi asam timi ba na trans ne ye ka wi abo so bi afre hello the truth ono sa o se suhumu ifa na papa no wo jesi nyina so he fa na papa no wo tese onko hono konkon ono so kokko jibi na akwa akwaji ada akwa kotom ne efidie da bia me ka kire mo obi a
entimebo tese Dr. Bekria boko na nkwala school tade egu ho na moja wo na nipa tikwa nkra so beko na plastic no eno no sa no na nipa no nyagide onmu an den na esi
de tie ne se onyagide wonu mu a okwa de kokko ye nti a mami siesi ha se obi ba bia yira pen na ohunu no de akwese Dr. Bekri me pale chawo Dr. Bekri onkum nipa da onkum nipa onye medra eye juma be by that time no na wi asemo nti ase se ko ba se ya afei e na manfo o se first no one abeka ko canvas obi asana ni obi ehun na esisi ni e ka se wakum nipa ankola
Dr. Bekri ka na o taba newspapers
mpa obo se
ni fecha boho
na
afala yekuno na ni school atade moja wo
onye bida oye genuine somebody oye find a guy genuine guy be ni oye only guy to them na o si copy pepe up amen fancy fat de bia fatu table so say onye obi no be bu then ni abemu a on finance anka Gama and Wiadie. Gama and thief. Obtaining is not robbing. So me three kasachana security table now tamame say Gia me win you. What the amame pay before for film in chain.
Yeah. I can wrap you up now. You me phone lines on.
Okay. Entino hwe. So what you obi ho asem hu. So the pana obi kwa jini ma bi wo ho, obi kwa ese ne ho ba asem. O say most at times no. Se nipa no ho ba asem wi a every hono no ba be dey. Oba be yi. Saka agrada so timi jani na so na wan sakra che no call police station ye say amam for ba so be gi aduro ni de. No wa pe bi de agum. Mo so wa sa pe ni pe bi agum na omo so mo frefre se me de me kwa na ye ma me say anka ne sika on timi ni. Anka ne enye ne say na so ye evangelist on India no yinka ho starting from V evangelist what I say and the evangelist is saying they wan hwe a enkonkobo ano because he say no ye beti enoma ni ama ni pe hu besepa ene konu haban hwe enche before 2023 on my Ghana obia ni beti
oh yeah
I'm telling you obia any beti be hu be a kotoko a ele krabe den e be shim na me dey American say Ghana for mu chen obia me dey me political party bia emra ye say ka say one day you better say emra ni ndi so emra so die so bi ka say Christianity religion and abe say Ghana enya no kre ye ka Muslim folk kakraka pa ye fa Saudi Arabia o ma develop na mo develop ye Bible if Israel mo develop na mo develop o ko America no kakraka mo enya Israel for na ye enti enya religion amu no eye emra so ene ndie say be dey o emra so o my Ghana mo ha enya political party eye independent candidate e be tama na ye di emra so Ghana ha enti me pa bi me pa independent candidate
o da beti ye ko back to in right
okay e holo so ye di ehia me ye go back to as a line no so obi ka che one day better say ni afia kire gold a obi ka say gold o be ntien konkotu na ye ko ye ho amemere masa e azan se gold o be ampa na gold o ha se say ebi no afra me ye se be bi ani so fu bi
western region
obi so oji 80 million ansana wa manoma to gold no so one year 80 million no ofanya won yankoma de a omuntimi ntu na me se gold na hye mo hwan na de je omo so munana me se omuntu am loro fe metimi anya atua bat me ntu anko ba bia gold no ye kwa ye sign krata me frɛ wo bibia kra be recording so me yeri nyina ne da Facebook live na wo hwe ye kona gold no ampa ye tu wi a me 80 million bia ye chem 4 me de 1 me nim gold horo papa me gold ni da mo nya me kwa me sample tie na ye kona de ne wo mu a masanwa ne kakra na me de gu sample tie so ye be na o trim me consume ne aka sa me sensuo na me twa so kama hwe me hwe na gold from black na ampa ne akope me de ne yache na ma toto na ma family de na ma bag cra back senti sanso azan o mu a me twom say azan eno so ebetwa ebi show ha mo bi ahu
enti eno no sa gold your gold wo ho eno no ya process need to say ya omutimi di
di atia ni say ono canvas abeba obi beba guy beto be cut to trim no agya hokọ because onim say here a adwuma be diu o gya hokọ abe say 2-3 years no osoma ni pa foforo no maba say akonfo ne adunsifo ne malanfo ne asofo no mo ya trofo ne difo atrofo no o mbeka kire say ofie gold bi wo ho e wo say mutu e na mutu e be ma na motime yeyie so hwe na adwuma ni timi opẹ anajo be bia ye friend say obetime kwakutu obetime kutu no de bottle bi ahye ho na sa gold nso yetu bi a eko omutu ha na mo say eko ha no mo sorry no mo kwakutu a eko ha obey eko asa kosi ba bi ono ode ade na hye be so many years no anase so many months so the obetu this week a obetime de ade be go no de se nwura ho ha no de nwura awo no de apetepete so otu o say etuko mo fa powder ngua mo fa no to ngua no ko wona wa ya confront the powder obi so di comfort di moja mo twa kokko wu aba ha no mutu kakra pa o se mo ko ha mo di mu sa ba bia ono ode ade na kokko hye no eno no mo kokko nya gold ni wi a afei na ye fe ne say occult level na ide astarte ti say the red mercury start no ye nya bottle na ade ni wo mu wi a ye de ko ye kwakwa ye ho nyankoma de ansa na mo de ide mo de akọ enti mo atwa no afei na juma na start ti say the bottle den last echiri mu ha no samu ko tu gold ni wie say kuku mu na wo bottle mu na wo mo anya tamse no mo de ko man na so ye afei na mo be ho nyankoma de obawie mu a ko sise musika nyina besa na mo kura mo nyam be wu ama na san so still na kuku ni si wa gold no mo obi anya de MBA so
ha ye gold wo betu awi a arentina
oh e ho no be cho say huhun bi e di akire enti huhun e di akire no yanko na ko bisa ho neoma na ehu de ebeye na gold ye ton wi yanko ba say ya ton wi na afie mu nipa ni nyina ewu ya ton wi na obi ani ho be tena wo fi ho ya ton wi na ya sin nyina be hye anase be na nifra fon so be hu fie bi nifra fon kwa obi hu fie bi no omo woda obi hu fie bi no won kwa ware sa ne ma we e na dis ade ne de eba enti ko bisa ho ade ne nye ho amemre de ebeye na se ye che na obi anya na de no di ko siti ni fie a o ha bia ma akiri obe ko na ho na spirit be ka kire say sa godui mo ton enne efie na ase ehye nipa ni nyina bi wu mo ma sa amemre ho mo nkoto na ntwe mienu mara ni nkum e ho no wo hu say good kukuo ma na si wo na ntwe mienu ye den mo si ankra be kwakowo abusu no obi o mo wo sika na akota maba obi aso ni ho a odi na ntwe ko okonfo na malam ho na say odifo bi ho a obekura na ntwe ne di akọ de ebia ne say na ntwe ba ko yese mo ko bi surprise na mo de aba mo de ba mo ma no hu na ntwe na ka mo na ntwe ti kwa nkra ne na abeben akokoto na ntwe ti o se yekum e de atopum oba ne den anadwo ne yekum no ye ko yankom ade no obeba na ti ne na beben ne ne moja na ta ho ne de be ya ade no because spirit church na ntwe ne moja na ye den ye pe osika ne de e ho na ahyekọ enti love a ye dey start ye ko to godo eye fere one of the tricks good wo mofie onya obi obeka sa asem na che say good wo mofie say oye malamo so e konfo oya za that is onim adwuma na ni so obi say we chi sa me bia be ko bia mo say de na ofie ho me bia ko bia say no obi a be ko ncho beka sa che obi na me say oya za good wo habra betu e ho be na say kire
ne me ma hu ye na say agaram say sha ase ye area honom like me mo masase so that say obi a mkofa konfo ne ba obegun sa
eno na ye we traditional level e wo ba bia obi o ha oba na kase so ohin no be kire wo say enso we ye amemre ma no ansa na wa start say wutu na on just ha na sika no wo ye bibi gu so na tu dabi na ye o say gold nation hu bi ta kire dia e wo bosom na se kura no kira bosom ko bubu ayi eno ko nwi
you activate phone lines no wait me afre na the adwenture aba shine your eye segment and you go so na first call aba no men ka say you go so ayema promotion e wo eye dwumadie so oba na the advert ba ye wo special promotion e the amount price ye the edge ya chimienu the half e chel na ye sign ama executive interview mo abekasa afa product no ehun da bia kai say wudi dwana ummo hu dawru na ti sade wugire sumu a obo wani a kire oba no emfa ohun re sanepa ebefa e enti motion ne so sa ever me enti wait my friend 0247785596 na onso otimi abaso enti what say first caller aba okay hello
good morning
sir.
But me did na am kasa selebo.
Elibo mi enti o.
Dem pese me ka Rasta for no.
Okay, yeti o.
Children say you do no ma ya man tiasi o. Say ni possible Rasta for na shiwi no. Obi anu akwati ko ti lucky do baby Bob Marley for. No me wan so mo so your Rasta. In the wo so o mo you ko on telephone wo o mo ko na ji shiwi no. Ni na so for ni tu for. Show Rasta do send phone o ma jam. Na show mo de almost we fat no so show mo madam ndi omo na ya maintain your maybe as in them to children as ya ma ya mo nti as bi ni
mate that say hello
yeah
good morning
you
udiri ba bia kasa free
ya fly me Simon kasa free western of
asafo mi enti o
yeah papa na sama o kan de menene ya adwe pa nyame anim no krani se wo ba ye mantam ana se Ghana ha ba bia ye tu agudie no a amam pod wo mo ni grappa city mamu so na ye zan wo mo aju wo mo nsam sika wo so se wo dre di tu godu dia ene na nka wo dro na ye di tu godu no ye di kompo anu a e benya godu ni bi wo ho papa wo be bo ka nko save mrebi papa bi se wo gold wo ne na sase so nti wo pe malama ama na tu ama no malam ne gine ho sika nyina akire malam ne ka kenso onkope aboa opete ni kosua emfamla papa echi sa ba busum yunu wo hu badi apete kosua bi wo ena malam de bi ko ne kromo
Now we the mobile. A plan the man's work one can cannot the good no blano. Wait me there could turn school fees and I said, wait me there baby be part of the idea support on Kola Eba. Now, but man, I'm not that person, so I didn't want to get you now, my leg. Papa Nabla, I
does say. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Who didn't have your casa free?
Because I think that's from Bernard.
Bernard, me and you.
Me show my program na debi a shape from one upana to sa tamodo bepon. But you see no me program here start traveling to fake as for na TV station obi awo hod mo na ene no be problem. If you can have money set up jumbo to get to some for no sa. Say mo TV station for debi ani kan beto was or beto airtime to the jam for kana mo mama kwan. Na am for sure that the first at the department to amount for bucket work at 970 one amount say or the doctor was say commercial legal say some ko no we come for some phone ko mo de musica question so gana has a new agent yes say new radio to make some ko for so sa the problem no and na some ko for mo music do no mo TV station na for there o TV station dia o mo luto azan and tablet to azan and first could go azano again I'm really motivated to some for so almost sell man and a bit of suffer so for now catch my money so on ya so kona Saturday some fine business o ko my mo tutum puina pasa ya mso do bia so na kumem.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Udin by your casa free.
Yes, I'm Samrat. We can free Apatapa.
Me and you.
Yes, I'm Samrat. We can say Apatapa.
Okay. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Okay. Hello. Let's wait. Hello. Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Would you have your program?
You're from here, boy.
Do you TV answer me? You are free, so.
Yeah, from here, boy. I'm because free. I have one south.
I have one south. Me and you.
Then you say, "Sir, program we are in. I'm the power manager. Sir, for no. But could be the as I'm a papa, sir.
Oh.
Said no, said and I. What do you have? Yeah, too. Yeah, I see. Oh, any papa in guitar, or my papa, what Jessica. If you will be 180 million, if you will be about. Oh, the friend Babaka said that. Saturday, no man here on a yazan. You know, one more day, I didn't see them. What to them 2 years to meet me, Kumerfrey, then I mean, and them said, on Friday, in so of them say, Obasa 70 million. Abba, no, that's what the Amano.
Oh,
the catching papa said that the penny as I was out. She be you, a month for bussing our bro. We can't papa in team, and now we are Papa number or buy our say, Uncle Pet 15 million la, no French at the end of Somano. Upon the flame, Mr. said that, as done any penny you, no, you, says they need a month 15 million of Aquapamano. What man I had a man, I could you are better than in Chase. Said the Bay on first scanning send the Lukumas no court on Yaman and Bala. Aquapapa said the Ama, not crown the court, this is family, show.
It does say. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. We didn't have your casa free.
But your friend Daniel, Casafi Tamanita.
Tamanita, me and you.
Sir, Mama, little food as Afono. And Dra, and little food as Afandra. The frame catch on the Munka as Anamu studio. Only the power studio better than me, mammy. The Nimia have never napped him so, them to you, Yamishamo. And if you catch a papa not to want to say Yamishano. Ombo da wongwe ni yanti ankoye muye na ya no azaf na wo tilis na wo e sanko sede ni woso no wo say but man so am say anyombo na katia omo life has because of that subscriber budget 30 Ghana 50 Ghana no mama ko for pictures the you at the Dafu pictures, you be away with pictures, you know, say, Abrubi, Ninama.
We have a last caller. Hello.
Hello.
Pacho Dumuti, answer me your free so.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
Udin ma biakasa free.
Because of you free kumi.
Kumi we last caller me ntio.
Sasa na o kan ye no good die no. Madam Fubisa. Omo da da no sa leta no. Akwan kai so piku se tuntum. Na iso ko Burkina. Oko ma oji akwan 5 million ko Burkina. Uyo so fa 20 million mra. No de ko. Uyo so fa 50 million mra. O da da sam ka se kofi. Ade akoyi ekan pro. Yes, akwan ko ko se tuntum so abampo. O so ko tuntum so ne yatini. Na ko ja ko ya ko piku se tuntum ka se kofi. Adenye no kwe ti ko kwe ko to gold no mala no mana die bi ade ni kita no ai ka hu ajiri na wo so madam fo no bana do ko si madam fo no say gold ni sha do ko si sha ha o ma madam fo na bo ka ko ise kwe wa dwan ka be na chi ni a oni ha ti wo bebe ka se gold wo fie se wa hwi ya o de so pa me dan wa chinchina me de no
me da say ha no na me de course ni nyina ABC na no pay wo trends in the morning. Our Army TV, any TV2. So, our Hano. Me fa chia soko. Emma me senior brother. Me dinachi. Anastasia senior brother. Me chia na no pay. Rebecca sa right after the show. The truth.
Yes.
For final words na Tamason.
Onim say amount for TV as I'm re on. Ebi no mo hwe. Enye obi a na nya kwanya hwe TV bi. Enti no obi tie mi a after Aduma Nkrabia afashe we no me start show bi wa abonten ebeba Facebook live evangelist kwesi apia but who won pata bi mu na se o pese boys e won pata mu no o mu adwumaden na nipa ayo betima konkan na nya sikedro enye se bokọ tra computer so ni anoma as enoma bebre omu yo mu dida amanfo no mi wo ho me hia bibia medical ka say me hia bibi se me nsa no adwuma de me ye de apemisika be de me ye ne be bo obi no no so akonkan da ache na nye me nsa no adwuma me ni problem de me hia ne me lorry fair say me platform na me be mount ya wan kasa mount na me ncha man for no ma e cost war system no mu a eye ntro me met imagine stage 8 hours me ya magic nko a yensi magic ni omba nko a me nyina me friend papa me twa nipa yam ayi ne nso no atwa ne ti desi table so me wi ama kire kwan fa so etu ko azan ni bi ho no ya wahunu said the ndra me kura paper me nsema ja to mu yi meye metimi di so ba ketesi ho me di me sabom mi yi mi sa etu bomb betu wom ni nyina ya za eno ni bebre se me ka se me ya aha se unse ndra ya wa akra na smoke aje ha enti na ebedu mere bi no ye wi a
atena bonche na
ne be show ha na manfo hunu enti no obi a ope say ye nsori o ensori ni bi won be frame bi so do muntimi frame because omo ne mo so mo didi hu kakra no enti o pese o man o waso no mo hu say e wo say onu ankasa ye adwumaden no de konkan na nye say obefa kwatietie bi so a you can call me wo every day dia o hia bia o de cheme say for segment we say no mo ncho mo ho asem ba be kira me biara wie peye me number me mfa ntudwa 0244 18 26 26 0244 18 26 26 okay enye fasika baji luto ma sika gali da menye bi o pese wani so tew
ana obi de wo fa kwan bi so na won te ase a wa frɛ na otimi abo ya that's the truth our honomo medda production team now say Mr. Ike Evans and Israel medamase sanso so and executive producer Ajadan odifo Ajadan anka sanso so ya that's and na no pay say bia ma ya kwenya na itimi ba na ebebie Ghana for and you sua de na me kai and from yewura bosom we mu no enche bia omo asha say de omo advert ba no ye mamo opportunity as part of the promotional package no obeba de na oton no wa betena ha na wakasa afa ho 15 to 20 minutes and na from kra entity also so udidwa friend number na da ho WhatsApp number no you show na betena friend na oni akasa price also ye john ya chemienu and they have HL because of the promotion you know mo sha nesesa ema me ye fam kwabna bibini berma ha enam di dwumaden besie ye besta ehia etena enso so bye bye
you.